Hi, I'm Josh from CoachJoshWinter.com, and today what I'd like to talk to you about is the catch and pull phase of the freestyle stroke. I'm not at the pool and we don't have any water, so this is going to be dry land practice, or what you can use as a dry land drill to hopefully improve your freestyle catch and pull once you do get back in the water. One of the big things that I want to think about as my hand and arm are entering the water is the angle that I'm coming in at the front. And what I want to do is I want to keep my fingertips below my wrist and my wrist below my elbow as I enter the water. What a lot of people do is they tend to overreach. And what I mean by that is when they reach forward, they drop their elbow, and which pulls their hand up in this position. Now as we're moving through the water this way, the water is coming back at us. So if I bring my hand up, I'm creating a big surface area and stopping myself in the water. So instead of having my elbow dropped and my hand up, what I want to concentrate on is this position right here. Fingertips below the wrist, wrist below the elbow. And as I pull, I'm going to drop my arm this direction and pull with the palm of my hand and my arm back through the water. One thing that I want to demonstrate here is if I push down, I'm using my shoulder and I'm not getting a lot of force out of that. But now if I pull back, what I'm using is my chest, my lats, and my deltoids to actually pull the water, which I get a lot more force than if I push down. Also, when I'm pushing down, as you can see, from here to here is a downward motion. So that's about this much of your pull that's pushing you up and not pulling you forward through the water. So as I come in the water, I want to keep my elbow high, drop my arm, and pull straight back through the water in this direction. And as I come back up, I'm going to continue to keep my elbow high, and if this is the water line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my fingers across the water, which is keeping my body at a 45-degree angle to the side, because I'm going to be rotating on an axis. So I'm going to keep my elbow high, drag my fingertips. I'm going to enter the water about halfway between my wrist and my elbow, which is going to be about right here. So as I come back, I'm going to enter the water. I'm going to have my palm of my hand facing to the rear, pulling back this direction. So from the side, my freestyle stroke should look like this. And as I speed up the tempo, it should look like that through the water. When I face the front, one of the things that I want to point out is where my hand and arm are in line with my shoulder. One mistake a lot of people make is, if this is a central line of my body, a lot of people come across. And as they're reaching across this way, I'm going to keep my hand there and turn. You'll see where my hand is, about right here. But now if I reach straight out in front of me, I've got that much more pull from there to there through the water. So keeping my hand straight in front of me and not crossing over the center line, I'm getting a lot more pull after my reach in the water. One thing you can also see from this angle is that my fingertips are still below my wrist is below my elbow in the water in this position right here. And what this is a more hydrodynamic position in the water, because I don't have this surface area. I have this surface area through the water. So from the side, when I pull, I'm keeping my elbow high, pulling back through the water. And as I come around, I'm still going to keep my elbow high, fingertip drag, enter the water, and pull. So from the front, the stroke should look like this. The other thing that I want to think about is using my fingers to point in the direction that I want to go. If I cross over, I'm not pointing where I'm trying to swim. So I want to keep my fingertips pointed in the direction that I want to swim. Again, pointing in the direction I'm swimming, you can see my body's turned to a 45-degree angle, and as I come around, I'm turned back 45-degree angle the other way, fingertips below the wrist, wrist below the elbow. Continuing to keep my elbows high. This is one of the ways that I practice the catch and pull phase of the freestyle stroke. And again, this is dry land practice. Use it as a dry land drill, and hopefully it'll improve your efficiency the next time you're in the water. So again, I'm Josh, and this is CoachJoshWinter.com.